Happy Pandemic Tuesday to you. Happy Pandemic Tuesday to you. Happy Pandemic Tuesday to you. Stay home. Be safe. You're awesome. So yeah, I 100% had to look at my calendar right before going live to see if it was Tuesday or Wednesday. Also because I thought I was late for a meeting. I am not. It's Tuesday. Anyway, hi, how are you? Remember yesterday I said was the least itchy day of my rash ever? Well, I ate my words last night, so that was fun. Love it. I took no notes, but I still wanted to come on and say how. I don't know what's happening with my hair. It's doing weird things today. So it happens when you shower and then sleep on it. Anyway, say hi when you pop on. And let's go ahead and rate our mental health. Mine's like a 4, between a 4 and a 6, right? Like, I feel like I vacillate between like, oh my God, almost gonna lose my mind, and then, oh, I'm doing okay. I'm all right. I'm good. Taking it through. We're gonna be okay. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So like, I'm solidly swinging between a 4 and a 6 today. Just like quick pendulum back and forth. Hi, Miss Ashley. How are you? Hi, Kelly. So yeah, that's where I'm at, in case you were curious. You might not be. I don't know. Anyway. Good morning, Miss Karen. How are you? So, I don't even know if I have anything interesting to say. I mean, not that I ever have anything especially interesting to say. Hi, Erin. But I think this morning is like less interesting than normal even. Sorry, I don't really have anything cool to say. Recipe of the day is baked ziti. I'm going to give you a tip, guys. If you can get ricotta cheese at your market through your Instacart, however you're getting your groceries right now, get it. Ricotta cheese lasts for freaking ever in the fridge. Literally, like, I think like a couple months it'll last. I talk about it in my Dinner Hero cookbook because it's one of the things I recommend you always keep in your fridge. And then if you have spaghetti or pasta shells, any kind of, pasta, spaghetti sauce and ricotta cheese, you've basically got baked ziti. I mean, look, I like to add more stuff to it, but beggars can't be choosers right now, right? Anyway, so today's recipe of the day is baked ziti, and I put the link above in the comments, and I'll drop it I put the link above, or I don't know, wherever you guys see your description. I put the link in the description, and then, I'm sorry, it looks like we're not getting great reception today. I'll also drop it in the comments for you. Hi, Cheryl from Boston. Good morning, Alicia. Good morning, Kelly. Good morning, Miss Julie. So, like I said in previous... Oh, you know what? I didn't check and see which internet my iPad's connected to. Hopefully it's not trying to connect to the house, because that's going to give us a really crummy result today. That would suck. Anyway, brought frozen manicotti. Yum. Alicia says laundry day. I actually don't hate laundry day. I feel like it gives... Like, it's nice to have all that clean clothes available again, like, instead of rifling through the last few things that you don't really want to wear. Anyway, like I was saying in the other, I think I said it a few days ago, but I just do this for fun. I do this to say hi, but if you want to support my very small family-owned business, clicking the link really, really helps. Checking out the recipe. You don't even have to make it. You don't have to do anything. Just click the link, take a look at the recipe, and go about your day. That is super, super helpful. And that's true for anybody who runs a website. If you want to throw them a bone, that is very helpful to us. So, I don't make crazy money off doing that, but, it softens the blow. Just a touch. Just a touch. Anyway, how are you guys? Go ahead and put your mental health rating in the comments. 1 is a end of the world. 10 is a what coronavirus. Like I said, I'm like between a 4 and a 6 today. I'm doing a full swing, like, to near mental breakdown to like, oh, things are getting better. I'm okay. Good morning, Miss Danielle. So, yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm going to share. I really think I'm on the wrong internet channel, guys. I'm so sorry for the weird feed situation. I know it's going in and out. Anyway, I'm sharing it into the group, and then we'll go ahead and keep chatting. Should we check on our stocks today? Good morning, good morning. Hi. Okay, so I'm going to drop the recipe of the day in the comments. If you take a minute to click on that link at some point today, it doesn't have to be right now, that would be amazingly awesome, and I love you. I mean, I love you anyway, don't get me wrong. I love that you are here and hanging out with me and all that fun stuff. Danielle says nope. I don't know what nope means, but okay. Okay, so stocks. Let's look at our stocks today. So those of you who have been hanging out with me for a while know that I've been buying like $5 stocks. I don't know. Sometimes we can see it, sometimes we can't. On Robinhood, it looks like it's not going to show us today. On Robinhood.com, let's see if I do that. Will that help? There we go, a little bit. On Robinhood.com, so I invest like $25 or $50 every week, whatever I feel like I can, spare without impacting our budget, and that was what my note was about. Fair enough. Anyway, so I'm just trying to learn a little bit about stocks, and while the stock market is really, really low, buying a handful of just inexpensive stocks and hopefully watching them bloom and grow after this whole debacle is over. So this is not a plug for Robinhood in any more so than I use it, right? Like, they have not asked me to promote it. I don't work with them. There's nothing fancy. But I'm enjoying it. There's no fees for trading. The only thing you pay is for the actual stock. So I love it. And like I said, I'm buying really cheap stocks. I just put a link in the comments. There's also a link in the description. If you sign up through that link, you get a free stock. I got a free stock. Fair warning. Again, I know I do this every day, but they're like $3 or $5 stocks. Nobody's getting rich off these free stocks, but it's still fun, right? Like, it's neat to learn, and they give you cool little articles every day, and they, track your stuff. Anyway, it's up today, so that's exciting. Yeah, kind of fun. I love it. Anyway, gosh, I'm so sorry the feed is crappy today. Going to do this Friday instead of online shop. That's a great idea, right? Like, I used to go out and get lunch like 2 or 3 times a week, and that's kind of really, I'm not even spending as much as I would spend on lunch, right? So I'm kind of taking one of those lunch days and buying, a random stock here and there. So I like it. I'm learning something new. I don't know that I'll ever be good at it, but I feel like odds are good that it's going to go up, and a little bit of money that I'm putting into, heaven forbid I lose it all, it's not going to impact my ability to function in the future. So that's that. What else? I don't really have anything interesting to say. What did we do? Let's see. Oh, we're painting rocks. I've been painting rocks with Josie in the afternoons. Do you guys paint rocks? Hello, Miss Yesena. So I got a lot of questions because I've been posting the rocks on Instagram, and I think I put some in the group. I'm doing a flower theme lately. I don't know why. I just like themes. So I got a lot of questions about where we get the pretty rocks from. So I put a link in the description, and then I'll drop it in the comments as well. Hi, Miss Amanda. Good morning. How are you? So I put the link in the description and the comments. Those are the rocks I buy. I've bought them like 2 or 3 times now because we really do like painting rocks. I personally find it like therapy. They say, you should meditate, or you should color, or you should paint. But I'm just like literally, or you should paint. Meditating does nothing for me. Meditating makes me want to jump out of my skin. So this is kind of my meditation. And those rocks are fantastic. So if you want good painting rocks, that's good. It comes in like a 30-pound bag. It's lots of rocks. My method is to swipe them. If you've got rubbing alcohol, I know it's like one of those quarantine items that are really hard to find right now. Yes, Michelle, we're talking about right now, painting rocks. You can obviously just go outside and get rocks, right? But in Florida, or at least where we live, there's not a lot of rocks outside. So I do order rocks. If you have a little bit of rubbing alcohol to spare, I like to do a quick swipe. If not, you can wash it and just let it dry, but the rubbing alcohol dries really fast, so that's nice, because they will be really dusty when you get them. And then I just use acrylic paint. I can link to the acrylic paint I use. Let me see. I use acrylic paint, and then I spray them with like a polyurethane polyurethane spray when I'm done so that they don't get destroyed. I don't see the one I used. I'll look for the one I use. It's nothing crazy. I think I got it at Michael's really cheap. Anyway, just a basic acrylic paint. It doesn't have to be fancy. And then I bought some cheap paintbrushes on Amazon. And they're perfect. It's just fun. And then we just Google things online and kind of trying to draw them, and my daughter loves it. So that's one of the things we're doing in the afternoons right now. I'm sure things will change, right? Like, we'll get bored of that in a few weeks and try to find something else. I'm also really loving, I haven't bought anything yet. I mean, I've not ever, obviously I've bought from them in the past, but I haven't bought anything yet since this whole quarantine thing started. But I do love Oriental Trading. I have no affiliation with them. But orientaltrading.com has actually, they've got great just individual craft stuff, but they also have started putting together kits. So if you're not like individually crafty and don't want to come up with your own, piecemeal ideas, there's Good Morning Miss Angela. There's lots of kits on there, which is super fun. They also have like cute little party kits. Remember we were talking about doing our movie nights and stuff? They have like movie night party kits with the cute little popcorn things and concession banner, and so that could be really fun, for an every once in a while. Break up the monotony situation. Anyway, what do you guys want to cook this week? I'm kind of on the fence about what I want to cook. I don't know. We made last night, my kids were, as with most people right now, we're in the like don't waste anything mode. So, good morning, Miss Jolene. We're in don't waste anything mode, so all the leftovers get eaten. So yesterday and the day before, I was like, y'all need to eat the leftovers in the fridge. No leftovers, that's what needs to be eaten for lunch. And so Wes is in there with them at lunchtime, and they haven't eaten leftovers, and there are little bits of everything, right? There's little bits of the scalloped potatoes we made left. There's little bits of the fajita stuff we made. There's like a half a thing of couscous. There's little bits and little bits and little bits. Random like veggie sides. There was some broccoli. There was some mixed vegetables. And anyway, so my rice cooker came yesterday. Did I tell you guys I ordered a rice cooker? I ordered a rice cooker. Do you guys watch Emmy Made in Japan? If you don't watch Emmy Made in Japan on YouTube, you need to. She's just a bright, shining light of lovely. I just love her. Anyway, so I was watching some old episodes with my kids, and she was talking about how much she loves her rice cooker, and I was thinking, I typically only use instant rice because it's super fast, and I can make it in the microwave, and it comes out fine. My kids like it. Well, enter pandemic, can't get any instant rice anymore. So I bought, like a 10-pound bag of white rice. But I'm like, I don't know how to make this. I don't want to screw it up. So enter Emmy. We're watching these old episodes, and she's like, oh, nobody should ever make rice on the stove. You've got to get a rice cooker. So I'm like, okay. So I get on Walmart.com, order a really inexpensive rice cooker. And it came yesterday. So I made, just because I have to use a new gadget as soon as it comes, I made 4 cups, which equals 8 cups when it's made, of white rice. And it came out so beautifully, you guys. I couldn't be happier. I'll find a link to the rice cooker I got. I'm really, really, really happy with it. I think it was like $30. And it makes up to 16 cups of rice, which is amazing when you have a big family. Aunt Kelly says, I love my rice cooker. It's good for steaming veggies too. Yes, I saw that in the manual. I had no idea. So I'm pretty excited about that too. And there's a setting where you can do both at the same time. What? Who knew? Who knew? Anyway, I'm very excited about the rice cooker. So I made this big, 8 cups of rice yesterday. And I'm like, I don't want to just feed them rice. So I made, you guys have probably seen this in my Instagram feed before because it's something I do once a month or so. I made my use up all the leftovers, fried rice. And I literally just put a bunch of butter in the pan. I put all the rice in the pan. Whole bunch of soy sauce. And then I literally just dump all the leftovers in. And then I do a scrambled egg in there. And you guys, they clean their plates. It was the best thing ever. It doesn't really taste like fried rice because it's got 11 billion different flavors in it. But it's fried rice-ish, right? Anyway. If you want a real fried rice recipe, I actually have a very good fried rice recipe on the website. This was not that. But Anyway, just a thought. If you're trying to use up leftovers in your cabinet, mix it all up with rice and butter and soy sauce, and yeah, it was a big hit. And like I said, I do it probably once a month, so my kids love it. And it never tastes the same twice because it's all full of like weird different leftovers. I mean, I put couscous in there, I put scallop potatoes in there. It's a very strange situation. I do that, or I do my everything in the fridge chicken noodle soup, which is basically literally every leftover we have mixed with noodles and chicken broth. It works. Anyways, you guys, I love you. You're gorgeous. I'm sorry I don't have much to talk about today. I'm kind of like, I don't know. Don't really have a whole lot to say. I really should take notes because, I think about things throughout the day and I'm like, oh, I should talk about that. Oh, I should ask them that. Oh, this would be a good thing to say. And then I forget. And I was keeping notes, but look how many notes I have. No notes. Just a scribble. You're all gorgeous. I love you. Thank you for hanging out with me. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe. Stay home. Don't cough on anyone. Don't let anyone cough on you. I have no more wise words, you guys. I'm like tapped out. Dry. The keg is dry. Go home. You can't stay here, but you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Is that what they say? But you do have to go home and stay home and all that fun stuff. Anyway, have a great day.